Hey, hi guys, how are you all? So I hope that यार मैं दिख रहा हूँ तुम लोगों को पता नहीं मैं दिख रहा हूँ कि नहीं दिख रहा हूँ. You guys are able to see me? Yep. Yes or no? Please tell me that one thing in the chat, and I will be able to understand this thing as soon as you mention there. So just give me 1 minute, okay? I think I am there, and I have like near about 72 odd people. That's it. Like yeah, itna am I teaching such not okay that people are like not coming or turning up, or like what's the problem? What do you guys think? Okay, so yep. So now, hey guys, hi, how are you all? I hope that eventually the count will go up. And yeah, okay, so these many yes are coming for. मैंने बोला इसीलिए आ रहे हैं क्या? मैं अच्छा नहीं पढ़ा रहा हूँ उसके लिए. Okay. So Parinidhi ma'am, good evening. So Paridhi ma'am, good evening. Wow, yeah, you guys remember her name. You guys don't remember my name, right? So good, nice, good, amazing. Shoaib, it's a kind of like uh, it's a kind of like what we say injustice. These guys are having 100 watching. मेरे को तो 80 दिखा रहा है यार. So I can only see Arvind Kumar, Avinash Kumar Singh, right? So I can only see 80 or 95 now. I can see. So let us see that if at all it touches 100, yes or no. Yesterday we are only we are for you our class. Wow. So Vijay Kumar, thanks a lot for joining in yesterday. And yeah, guys. So today let us start. I mean, okay. So Paridhi, you want to give any kind of introduction of me and Shoaib, if at all you want to, or else like something like that, or else we would like to go ahead. Okay. So yep. Yep.
You're mute.
Paridhi, you're mute. सब बोला हुआ एनर्जी चला गया. अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा.
Sorry guys, sorry.
Yep.
Hi
Now you can.
everyone. So I make sure that all of your doubts reaches to sir and you won't face any difficulty. We'll enjoy the class together.
Yep, guys. Hi. So, Shoaib, would you like to introduce yourself? We will start our whole class.
Hi guys, this is Shoaib from Let's Upgrade. You might have seen me in some other lectures somewhere.
Yep.
Just that
Yep.
I'll be helping Paridhi ma'am today.
Yep. So, okay. So now one thing which I want to tell about Shoaib is our everything guy. Okay. If you want to know about anything in blockchain, you should call Shoaib. If you want to know about anything in AI/ML, you should call Shoaib. If you want to know about anything in AI, like Let's Upgrade teaching any class, you should call Shoaib, because Shoaib is the person who attends every class. Every class he attends, every class without missing, without fail, every class of every particular program. So that's what is Shweb. Thank you, Shweb, for being there. And someone is asking there a question that I am non-IT background. So I'm a non-IT background. Yes, 100%, totally fine. I mean, when I started learning, I was also non-IT background. So, but then afterwards, it turned out to be I am a teacher in IT background. So that's what you can do when you start learning. So Vijay Kumar, just be there and you can start learning and take it ahead. So yeah. So apart from that, anyone else? Sir, the attendance link is not working. Shoaib and Paridhi, can you just check that thing?
Sure, sir.
Yes, it's working now. Refresh.
Yep.
Sir, I would like to make a small announcement. The students who are thinking like they won't be able to make it because they are not from the IT background. So no need to worry. I'll just give a small example of my brother. He's from commerce background and he has just covered the Python thing and he's like doing it efficiently and effectively. So I'm very much sure and I'm very much confident that you guys will also do.
Wow, amazing. Thanks a lot for that tiny little confidence you gave to every one of us, Paridhi. Nice, amazing. Yeah, congratulations to your brother for achieving so much things in his life. Yeah, so now let's go ahead and start learning, guys. And okay, so today's our topics revolve around for loop and loop. Okay, so number one thing, it's okay. It's answer is CT की आवाज आ रही है. Okay, so I think now it's all okay, fine. So now there is no noise anymore. Okay, so in the meantime, let me share my screen, guys, and let us see what is there in our today's plate. What all things we need to cover for making sure that we are on track. Okay, so first, okay, it is asking me to sign in. Just let me refresh it. Okay, just give me 1 minute, guys. I just want to like reshare this whole thing. So just give me 1 minute. It's loading. Okay, so in the essentials, we have completed till the data types only, but now we have to go ahead with the loops. So first and foremost thing, we need to complete loops. And after loops, okay, we need to probably go till, not OS module. I don't want to teach OS module. I want to teach you guys, okay, so I will be teaching you guys about functions. So what is even not being mentioned in the curriculum which was provided to me, I will be teaching that also, which I feel that little bit mandatory for you all guys. So let me just open my slides. Okay, so
Meanwhile, just a reminder, guys, kindly mark up your attendance. It is compulsory for you to mark the attendance in order to be eligible for the examinations. The attendance link is mentioned right in the description box. Kindly check it once and please mark your attendance.
yep. So yeah, so now just give me 1 minute, guys. I just want to go to our slides where we will start today. So here it goes. So let me open my slides. I have made it way back, and I believe in a few things which to make it simplified for you all guys to learn. Okay, so I have it. I mean, I have it in my slides. Just give me 1 minute. I want to share my screen. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so agenda day 3. So it's like start with comparison operators. So we will be completing today comparison operators in a super fast manner. That's number one thing. And number two thing is like completing if, elif, and else. Number three is for loop and while loop. Okay, so these are the things. And as mentioned way back, we will be also learning how to put things in GitHub. Okay, so this is our today's agenda, and if we get some time we will start working with functions, and if we don't get that much time we will complete this much and then worry about things later on. Is it clear? Yeah, am I making sense? Am I making sense? Yes or no? Please tell me in the chat. And today's our whole thing is comparison operators, if, elif, and else. Start with the loops. So this is what our today's whole agenda is. Now let us just go and open Google Colab. Okay, Google Colab. So inside the Google Colab, you guys will be able to see what we say, that this whole thing, as I was mentioning. So mentioned in the previous lectures, just click on new notebook, and inside the new notebook, okay, so I need to refresh. It's giving me an error. पता नहीं क्यों आ रहा है. Okay, so अभी देखते हैं what is next in this. I need to zoom in a lot. So now inside this, I will just mention day 3 of Python. Okay, so what is our agenda today, Shoaib? What all things are there in today?
We have loops,
Shoaib?
loops, if else loops.
No, first of all, yeah, comparison operator. Na, we need to start with comparison.
Yes, sir.
COMPE. Comparison का पूरा अच्छे spelling बोल आता है क्या?
ये आ रहा है.
Okay, comparison. Okay, guys, it's my mistake. I think let's still just go ahead. Comparison statement, the number one thing. Number two is like if we are engineers, guys, we don't understand what we say, that spellings and all that much. Probably Preeti Srivastava, ma'am, my faculty is not seeing this. My English teacher, she will kill me if she sees this thing. If else, for loop. Okay, then apart from that, what else is there, Paridhi and Shoaib? What is there apart from this?
We have the for GitHub.
Then after, no, for loop, उसके बाद while loop है ना शायद, while loop.
While,
Yes.
do while.
Do while नहीं आता रे. We don't have do while in Python. Okay,
अच्छा,
so we have
Python में नहीं होता क्या? Okay.
there is something known as while else loop.
Okay.
Okay, and then afterwards there is something known as what we say, break, continue, and pass. So these three we will see, and उसके अलावा anything else, GitHub. Okay. Okay, GitHub, session. Yep. So got it. So these are our things which we need to complete today. Okay. So I hope that all the 220 people who are right now live are actually excited to start this thing. Please give me a high five, and all the team high five here. We need at least 3 high fives from each one of you. Please do it, and it actually motivates us to like continue this whole thing. Okay. So first and foremost thing, comparison statement. So what is a comparison statement? Just please get us a small what we say that definition. You all guys have 30 seconds. Let me set up a timer of 30 seconds so that you all guys can actually go ahead and so I started a timer of 30 seconds. Now you all guys have to go and get me the answer. What do you mean by comparison statements in Python? Okay, so what do you guys mean by comparison statement? Not only in Python, in programming language. Just go Google it and get us the answer. Already 17 seconds done, and I am having comparing two entries. Shubham Gupta is mentioning the first 24 seconds done, and what do you think? Who
Ayush
is,
Srivastav is also answering, sir.
wow, Ayush Srivastav is answering. A comparison statement is simply a statement in which two quantities or values are being compared. And Shweb, can you see any answer which thinks you are finding it very much relevant from these many pool of answers?
Sure.
Okay. Any answer?
Ayush
का दिखा क्या? And apart from Ayush, I think Swaraj Tiwari is also mentioning it, right? Paridhi, anyone else?
EDI services.
EDI services are directly went and copy pasted from Google. I think I don't. Maybe
yes, sir. Now most of them are copy paste.
Yep. So no worries. Thanks a lot, guys, for this answer. Now let us answer it in our style. Okay, our let's upgrade the style. The Python comparison anywhere. Comparison statement is a place where you compare two or more objects with each other. Okay, in different relations. Okay, when you compare two or more objects in a different relations, for that's what this compare. Clear? So when you try to compare two or more objects with different relations in your programming language, you use comparison statement. Clear? Am I saying it right? I mean, all the people who are already very much knowing about this thing, please tell me that what is EDI services. So I mean, like, sorry if at all you felt bad. I was just mentioning it for a kind of like this thing. So 100% I only asked you guys to copy paste, so you have done it. So thanks a lot for that. Okay, so am I telling it right guys? I mean, comparison statement definition what I gave, two or more entities you can like compare together, that's thing. Okay, with different relations. Now let us do the very first part of it. So what is the very first part of it? We will check the equal to. First of all, we will the number one thing is like what we need to do is we need to mention हमको variables define करना है, A or B. We have defined the two variables. Now we will be using different. It's running, it's connecting. Okay, my machine is connecting in Google Colab, so it will take a little bit of time. So first one is equal to. So equal to is all about like this thing, double equal to check if two values are equal, yes or no, we use equal to. Okay, if two values are equal, yes or no, we use equal to. I have this thing. See, if A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10, A double equal to ka symbol, double equal to we use and we check it. If it is true, then it will show true. If both are equal, it will show true. If it both are not equal, it will show false. Any questions as of right now, Shoaib and Paridhi?
No, sir, we don't see any other.
HM Classic Cartoon is asking, there is triple equals to in Python.
I don't know, probably if at all. Hey guys, now again, let us start one more this thing. So let us start one more 1 minute round. In the 1 minute thing, I want you all guys to answer. Is there any triple equal to like JavaScript inside Python, yes or no? Go get the answer from Google. In the meantime, let me write the other things. Okay, so okay, Paridhi, Shoaib, you tell me like if at all I'm shooting 1 minute ka time. Already 20 seconds done. Okay, so first one.
Sir. Answers are coming up already, sir.
No. Okay, fine.
No,
so,
no,
yes.
no.
Let them get the answer. So let us answer this thing. So equal to is like a simple comparison operation in which you are comparing two objects here. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 9, and obviously 10 is not equal to 9, right? 10 is not equal to 9. So that's what it is saying. When we tried comparing it, it is saying that false. The same way, let us try not equal to. Okay, so how can you write it? The syntax is this: you need to use a exclamation mark and a equal to symbol. Okay, A is not equal to B. Okay, A is not equal to B. Yes, it is not equal to B, and it is giving us the answer. Clear? Till here, everyone is clear? Yes or no? Please tell. Okay, no, 1 minute. Arey Shoaib, batao yaar, 1 minute ho gaya karke. Okay.
Time up, guys. Time up.
Time up. Okay, so I hope that you all guys are. There is no triple equal to inside Python. There is only double equal to in Python. JavaScript as a language has triple equal to, which not only checks the value, but it also checks the object type, which happens in JavaScript. Triple equal to बस JavaScript में होता है, Python में नहीं होता. Okay? Python में क्या होता है? Python में double equal to होता है. Okay? जिससे अपन क्या करते हैं? अपन values check करते हैं. Clear? So that's what it is. Not equal to, this is the way. Any questions in not equal to, guys, please tell me that thing in the chat, and Shoaib and Paridhi will be like letting me know right now. Okay, so fine.
Meanwhile, guys, please mark your attendance because there is a giveaway that awaits you. 3 lucky students will be receiving the giveaways from Let's Upgrade.
Yep, that's true actually. Okay, so now greater than, the second one is like greater than, the third one, sorry, the third one is greater than. So yes, A is greater than B, that's the question. So A is greater than B, so it will give us the answer. Yes, A is greater than B. So greater than is also one more relation which we need to take care of. Then it is less than, the another equation which is there, less than. So A is less than B. So what else I'm missing on Shoaib and Paridhi? A is greater than B, A is less than B, A equal to B, A not equal to B. और इसके अलावा और क्या बच गया? What else is remaining? Yeah.
I think
greater than equal to, sir.
Yes, greater than equal to is remaining. Okay, so greater than equal to is like greater than equal to. That's it. This is the syntax. Okay, so what we will do, A is greater than equal to B. So we just simply check this thing, and it is saying true. Okay, now Paridhi, और क्या बच गया?
Less than equal to.
Okay, equal to. Okay, so now less than equal to. This is the symbol, and A is less than equal to B. Clear? So how to upload assignments? Now, Vinil Reddy is asking this question repetitively. Shoaib, would you like to answer this question?
Yes, guys, you can upload the assignments on GitHub, push it to GitHub, and make a repository naming Python Let's Upgrade. Push your assignments to GitHub, and you can just give the repository link in the submission form that is there on the community. You can check the all details post. Everything, every doubt is clear there in the all details post. Every link is there, guys.
Okay, so now we already uploaded. Good, nice, amazing. क्या हो रहा है? मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है. Okay, so Mishra ji, like you will be like, currently we are doing comparison operators. 6 type के comparison operator होते हैं. There are 6 type of comparison operator, which I mean like relatively operators, which we have already seen. Now we are going ahead and looking towards logical comparison operator. Okay, logical comparison operator. Clear? So now when I say logical comparison operator, Paridhi and okay, you all guys can you guys give me an example of logical comparison operator where this thing can be used in real life? Okay, where logical comparison operator can be used in real life. Okay, the best answers in the chat will be getting a shout out from Shoaib and Paridhi right away. So, so yeah, guys, just give us the answer. So, where do you think logical comparison operators are used in real life for different things? So, tell us. Shoaib and Paridhi are seeing your names in that. Okay. So, Shoaib, you are like whatever you feel the best. Paridhi, whatever you feel the best, just barge in and tell. Okay. In the
Or
meantime,
sir.
okay, let me write down the definition. Okay. So, logical comparison operator is used for used for कोई आंसर नहीं है क्या अभी तक?
Digital
Yes, sir. We have
circuits,
another
password
person.
login.
Okay, so now
Sunil says digital circuits.
acha Somil is a password login. Good, yeah, password login is a good idea. And
Electric circuits.
electric circuit, yes. Okay,
Digital circuits. Yes, sir.
okay. So used for
Sachin is answering calculating amount of for groceries.
okay. How? Please answer that. To
Yeah,
or
exactly. I had the same question. How?
uh,
Nirali is
for
answering bank account application.
okay for clubbing two or more comparison statements. Yeah. So logical comparison operator is used for clubbing two or more comparison statements together. If at all you want to club two or more comparison operators together, you use comparison operator. That's it. Simple. Clear? So now let's go ahead and start doing it. So A is equal to no, we already have it, right? So now let us define also C. Okay, C is equal to, let us define 7. Okay, so now we have A, B, and C, right? It should probably print something. The value is like 10, 9, 7. So we have these three variables already defined. Okay, so now let us use a logical comparison operator for getting the answer. A is greater than B, and A is greater than C. Is it the reality? To say that yes, it's true. Okay, so what is happening? There are three types of logical operators: and, or, not. Okay, and, or, not. There are three types of logical comparison operators: and, or, not. Okay, so where we use and, sure, where do you think where we use and? You know it very well, yeah. But where we use and?
Logical operators. Everywhere we use them, like comparing two statements, two conditions,
No,
considering two
it's
conditions.
100%.
Circuits,
Everything is
circuits,
okay. Go ahead.
circuits, and stuff. Everywhere we use logical operators.
Babu, like I'm okay. So now it's like I'll be like very
I
frank, guys. Okay,
think sir जब both of the situations are true तब and use करते हैं.
100%. That's what, right? When both the operators, like both the objects, both side is true. Both side is true. That time we get like what we say. That time we get true. For example, I will tell you right now. Okay, true and TRU, true. So when I say true and true, that time I get true. Okay. So for example, if I just give true and false, I get false. If any one character is also false, okay, in both, it will get you false. If any one, like even if both are false, it will give you false. It has to be both the things are true. Okay, true. Both the things should be true. Then only it will give us true. Okay. So now let's go ahead and see or. Okay, abhi or dekhna hai. Now we saw here that is and हमने यहाँ पे and देखा. Okay, or. So what is the thing right now, Paridhi, for or?
Sir जब एक side is true, one of the situation is true. Either
Even if
of them is
no, even if one is true, we
okay.
get like true. Okay, even at least one. Both are true, we
Okay,
will
okay.
get. Even if one is true, we will get true.
Okay, Vibhashri is answering.
Okay, Vibhashri, if any one condition is true, it gives true, 100%. For the non-IT programming guys, now I will give you a live example. Okay. the traffic lights is either, if it is green, if it is only green, we go ahead. Okay. If it is orange, we stop our vehicle. If it is red, and we stop our vehicle. Clear? So now, for example, I just want to give you another example. यार ये example अच्छा नहीं है. Traffic signal is. Can you give me a nice example like ATM machine? Someone has mentioned here ATM machine. So let me explain a and example. ATM machine should be working first, and in your bank account there should be money. Second, if both the things are right, then only you will get money. There should be money in ATM machine should be working, and you should be having amount in your account. When these both conditions are matching, then only you get money in your hand. Okay, so if you don't have the ATM machine working, or if you don't have money in your bank account, you will not get money out of ATM. Okay, so very simple example, it is an example of and. Both the conditions should be true. Now in case of or, okay, in case of or, the example can be, if what I can give an example. What I can give as an example, guys. Help me, na help me. अरे शोएब यार help कर यार. क्या
Yes,
example
sir.
हो सकता
Sir,
है?
CNG vehicles.
CNG vehicle
Like in
कैसे?
a CNG car, you can
Yes,
either
yes,
have
yes.
petrol or CNG.
Yes. Good example. Good example. So the example what Shoaib is now innovating is, if we have a CNG, or if we have CNG, our car will run. If we have petrol, our car will run. Any one thing is there, our car will run. If both the things not there, our car will not run. Good example, Shoaib. Good, amazing. Okay. So that's the kind of like example. I mean, like that's the example of or. Any other innovative things you have example, guys, please give. Okay, in the meantime, if at all you like the way the today's class is, if you want, I mean, today's class the same, I mean, all the other classes you want like this way only, me, Paridhi and Shoaib, all three coming together and teaching, then please let us know in the comments and like our video so much that we understand, yes, people are liking this and they want us to take class like this. Okay, so okay guys, now let's go ahead, and now there is last option, not not. Okay, so for example, A is greater than B, and here you just put a not operator. Okay, so if at all you put a not operator, what happens is like even though it is true, okay, for example, even though it is a true, A is greater than B, it used to give us, for example, A is greater than B. Fine. Fine. So if we like what we say, give A is greater than B, it gives us true. Okay. So or like after, if at all I put this not in front of it, whatever the output is, it will reverse it. Okay, it will reverse it. Clear? So that's the whole thing. So if it is true, then it gives false. If it is false, then it gives true. That's the whole work of not. Is it clear, Paridhi and Shoaib? I mean, do you guys think it's totally valid?
Yes,
Yes, sir,
sir.
perfectly.
Perfect. Fine. Okay. So now what's next in our agenda? Okay, I think we are done with our operation statements. Okay, so now let's move on to the coolest stuff. If else. Okay, the number one stage where you guys reach saying that yes, I am probably a developer. I know what if else is. So yeah, let us start our if else. If else.
Also, guys, if you have any doubts, just put it in the community and we make sure that all of your queries and doubts get solved.
Okay, so Shakti is mentioning that 3 of you guys teaching is awesome. It's nice. Okay, so please let us know, guys. I mean, you want us to teach like this. Be very frank. We are here to teach and educate you all and take you all one level near to being a master developer in your life. So please tell me that if at all you guys are okay with this whole thing. Yes or no? Okay, so if else, so where we use if else. Okay, so I have a very favorite example where I use if else. So I use if else in a place like what we say, Sure यार, if
एग्जाम
else
वाला
can,
से
yes, कौन सा वाला?
सर एग्जाम में लाइक अगर ये इतने मार्क्स आए हैं तो इट विल बी
हाँ,
कैटेगराइज्ड एज फर्स्ट क्लास और एज सेकंड क्लास और एज थर्ड क्लास.
Grading system, sir.
Okay, grading system. Okay, grading system is one. I will tell you the most amazing example. I'm relating to your family. Okay, now all of your families, everyone have mom. So it is like if at all your mom sees you not doing anything productive, what they will ask you to do, they will ask you to do some household work, right? If you are free, do household work. If you are not free, then please focus there. My son, my daughter is amazing, she's putting so much efforts. For example, if you don't want to do household work right now, all the students can watch to Let's Upgrade's class, and your mom and dad are not disturbing you. What are you saying? I am watching a class on YouTube. That's the best example I can give. Okay, what do you think? Like Shoaib and Paridi. Example अच्छा है ये
यस
वाला.
सर
ठीक है.
एकदम
So,
मस्त.
अच्छा है, sir. Only if the earphones are on.
okay, so earphones are on. Okay. So I don't know. Okay, so fine. I mean, like, please tell us, like, if at all you like this thing. So if else is, uh, it is used for, like, please define us if at all. What we say that please please define if else inside the chat box. I am also writing it, please help me to write it in the meantime. You also guys define it. Okay, and it's like it is used for decision making. You know, people say na AI is doing so much work. You know what AI is actually? AI is 90% if and else generated by the computer. That's it. AI is all about if else, nothing else. I mean, I'm saying it's an if else only. You go and see it once, you will understand it. Acha, this is AI. You will be like that. If you know if else, you know 90% of it. You just need to know the other 10% remaining algorithms, and you are there. You are just there. Okay, you just need to understand this if else in the first place. Okay, so now let us start this thing. It is used for decision making in programming. Yeah. So what's the syntax? The syntax is very simple. Just one minute, guys. Let me go to that slide first. I was on track actually. I'm actually going on track. Okay, without even seeing any kind of slides and all. I'm not missing anything. Okay, if else में समझ आता है sir, but elif में नहीं समझ आया. Got it. I will teach you what elif is. Okay, if elif else, if else elif, whatever you want to call. Okay, first of all we start with if. Okay, a is equal to, we have our ABC value, no? ABC values we have already. Okay, so we have ABC values. If A is greater than B, print A is a bigger number. Okay, so yes, A is a bigger number. Let us now do something else here. Let us now actually have some other kind of example. Okay, I don't want to use this boring example. Can you give me an amazing example? Let us use that. Let us use this only. Like more than entertaining, it's like teaching, right? So let us use this example. Okay, now what's the value of B? Value of B is 9. So let us now overwrite the value of A. Now A is equal to 8. Now again, if at all we run the same thing, I just copy, I just paste here. This time nothing will be printed, nothing is coming. Okay, instead of nothing being coming, so what we can do is we can write else, and we can write print B is bi bigger number. Okay, so if first previously A was 10, that's why it was getting printed. Now A is equal to is 8. Now this thing will be printed. Paridhi, whatever I'm teaching, is it understandable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now,
Abhishek is having a doubt, sir. Whether to put the spaces, is it compulsory to put the spaces between the operators?
It is not compulsory, Abhishek, but if at all you put, it is readable for humans also, apart from computers. So it's like, for me, I prefer putting a space so that it is more readable for a human being whenever they are seeing. Okay, so just try putting space, and it's like padding and all. If at all, I just tell you in designing terms. But yes, put as much as space if you can. Uh, Okay, so now B is a bigger number. Now let us go to L if. Now if you know, else you know. Inside if you put a condition. You put a condition which you need to check. Here the condition can be a simple comparison operator. It can be a logical comparison operator. It can be anything. Inside after if, you can put any kind of condition there, which will give us a value. After that, it will execute on itself and it will say that either this or either that. Okay, so these are the two things.
Sir, Fareen is asking why we use indentation in Python.
Okay, so yes, guys, amazing, good question right now. What is indentation? Also, we need to cover. So we will be covering what is indentation and why we use it just after we complete if, elif, else. Just be there, like us, subscribe us, so that even you can get notified day in day out. Okay, so yeah. So now where we will show up. So if a is greater than yep, if now, okay, if a is greater than, let us take our numbers now. Fine, if a is greater than 10, okay, print, okay, print a is bigger than 10, okay. Elif, you just need to write the keyword elif, okay. So you just need to write the keyword elif, and inside elif also you can write the condition. A is greater than 9, print a is greater than 9. Just hold on, guys. I will give you one more example, which is very much real time. I will give you that. Okay.
Sir, VK is mentioning, is there semicolon missing in the code?
No semicolons are there inside Python. Everything is space and indentation, which we will cover in a while. Okay, so just be there. In the meantime, give us ratings how we are teaching. Okay, A is not greater
Also,
than.
guys, do visit our community and check out all the advanced courses and get yourself enrolled for the same.
Yep, so you can do that. Okay, so for example, now see, first condition is a false, second condition is false. Now it goes to third condition. Okay, so now I want to give you an example. Fine. For example, I was driving, I was actually riding my scooty. Okay, and I don't have a license. Okay, fine. So I got caught. I paid fine and all everything. So I didn't had my license handy that time. So that's why I got caught and I got fined and everything. So you should not be driving. I was having helmet. I was having everything. So whenever a traffic police uncle is catching hold of us, so we should be having all these things. So please carry your license and every insurance cards and everything with you, or else you will be fined like me. I was fined that day. So yeah. So now basically it is like if a traffic police uncle is like catching hold of us. So do we have a license card? Yes or no? If it is there, okay. Do you have insurance? Yes or no? Yes, we have. Okay. Have you broken any kind of rule? Yes or no? They will check. If you have broken anything, then you need to pay the fine. So I was like I was not carrying my license card. That's not my problem. So I was actually first condition itself is for me it was true, so I was like fined some amount. Okay, so that's the simple thing which I can give you an example. If there is no license card you are taking with you, you will be fine. If you're taking your license card, then next condition, are you having your insurance? If you're not taking your insurance, you will be fine. Okay, now you're having your insurance also. Now the third condition is, have you broken any kind of rule? Then you're like, no, I have not broken any kind of rule. Then you can, okay, free to go. If you've broken any kind, if you've broken any kind of rule, then that's it. If you've broken any kind of rule, khatam, pay the fine and go. So it's like cases, right? So this is the biggest example which I can give. Okay, so I don't know did you guys like this whole example, but this is the basic example what you can use inside if, elif, else. Okay, so guys, tell me that one thing that you all are understanding whatever we are teaching, or like it's all bouncer. Paridhi Shoaib, I mean example ठीक था, समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? I mean example was
अच्छा था
understandable.
सर,
Yes,
बहुत
sir.
अच्छा.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, you have a
Sir,
suggestion
Shakti
there.
is getting a doubt कि where we use elif.
Where we use elif. Okay, see boss, when you have more conditions to check, for example, if I get more than 90 marks in my exam, I will be, for example, let us write down a small code. Marks is equal to, let us write down my marks, my original marks which I got in Hindi in my 6th 7th standard, 4 marks out of 40. If marks greater than 35, print. Wow, amazing kid. Okay, LF marks is greater than what we say, LF if marks greater than 25, and Miss Bhagwat ma'am, if at all you're watching this thing right now, I am showing my marks to the whole entire public. I was failed. Okay, I was declared failed, and in the whole class, I was the person who got 4 out of 40, the lowest. Okay, in my 7th standard. Okay, less than 35. Okay, print. Okay, average. Mom, dad will not say to anyone. Anyone, fine. And elif marks greater than 15. Okay, print just passed, go get tuition classes. Okay, so this was the actual scenario at my house, Babu. I'm telling you, my mom, dad, if sees the, they'll be like, okay, now what I have done, it's a secret. Okay, so the secret is the amazing secret what I want to tell today. If at all my mom is watching this right now on our OnePlus TV, I don't know, I don't want her to see this. Please cut this thing, Shoaib, after the class.
Yes, sir.
Sign yourself on the answer sheet. Okay, so I have done this thing. Okay, sign yourself on the answer.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Nazia is getting a doubt. Is it if else elif or else if elif else?
It is like, see, if elif, how much ever elif you want to put, you can put. Okay, so it's like you can put as many elif as you want in between. It's like only you can have only one if and you can have only one else. Okay, but in between you want to keep 1,000 elifs. Put 1,000 elif. Okay, so this was my actual real-time story. So probably what I have done as soon as I got this thing. So what is this? What's the error? क्या हो गया यार? कुछ गलत किया क्या मैं? 04, why this popped in as an error? I need to check that. I'll check it. Okay, so I got 4 marks. So what I did, sign yourself on the institution and take it to teacher and get beating. I बहुत मार खाया उस दिन. I got so much of beatings that day. So yep, so that's the whole thing. I'm revealing my whole secret to you all, guys. This is so easy. Yep, this is so super easy. So how was this example? This is my real-time story, Baba. Like, I hope that my mom is not seeing me, or else she'll call me on the same
Heart-touching example, sir.
heart-touching example. You have done it anytime, Musher?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, तूने भी किया. Paridhi, have you done it anytime? You seem the topper. You seem so topper.
नहीं,
You
sir.
can't. Okay, so see.
I was so poor in maths, sir.
Acha, okay. So fine, guys. Now, time for your first assignment for the day. So this is your assignment. You have here. Okay. Fine. Sir, हमारा ही लग रहा है हमें तो नम्रता
Sir,
is
there is a question.
Yep.
Can we use only one if?
One?
Do we have to use only one if? Can we use two if?
No, we have to use only one if. One if is a kind of like, see, okay, I have to give you again real-time example. You will have one mom, you will have one dad, but you can have as many siblings as you want. I mean, like, so this is the simple thing. Okay, so you can have only one if statement, and you can have only one else statement, but you can have as many siblings as you are having. Okay, so you can have only one sibling, you can have no sibling, you can have three siblings. It's totally upon you. Clear? I mean, your family. So that's the example I can give. Okay, so this is the
Also, sir,
fine. So I mean, like, assignment number one for the day. This whole assignment is like totally so easy, guys. You can do it. So this is the whole thing. Read it. So you all are pilots. I hope that you all are not programmers, but you all are pilots. And the altitude means height, where the plane is. Landing is required 1,000 feet. If the landing of a plane required 1,000 feet, and if the altitude is less than what we say 1,000 feet, tell the pilot to land the plane. अगर 1,000 feet से कम है तो पायलट को मैसेज दिखाओ कि लैंड कर दो प्लेन, लैंड द प्लेन. Okay, if it is more than 5,000, ask the pilot to get it down to 1,000 feet. The message should be 1,000 feet. Bring down to 1,000. If it is more than 5,000, tell the pilot to go around. This is the actual example of a real-time flight. So you guys will be writing a code for flight operators. I mean, like pilots. So write a code properly, and you guys will be. Yeah, that's what. So just write it, and this is your assignment. I hope that this sounds cool and very easy to do. So just please do it and get done of it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start the whole different thing. Okay, so now next topic for the day is for loop. Okay, I know, guys, we will be, I think, little bit overshooting 10 minutes above the time. I'm very sorry. I'm giving you today real-time examples, so I don't want to bore you guys. That's why. So just if at all I'm doing over about 10 minutes, be with me. Is it okay? Please tell me in the chat if 10 minutes is it okay? Yes or no? Instead of 9:30, it will be 9:35 or like 9:40, 40 max. 35 tak to de dena, please. So put the maximum time you can stay here to be live. Sure, please tell me what's the craziest comment you get right now in the chat. Okay, so innovative comments, please put us, guys. I mean, we also want to laugh along here. So, okay, so now here the thing is loops. Okay, so what are loops? So loops are being used for performing the same activity n number of times. Okay, performing the same activity n number of times. Okay, so it's like loops are used for what we say. Okay, so like please tell me that fine. So I mean, like I'm actually thinking a real-time example, Shoaib and Paridhi. Do you get any real-time example for loops? Please tell us where
so
we
the
can.
punishment we get, right? I will do my homework 10 times.
Yeah, good, nice. Until unless we don't like, if at all you are missing your to do the like what we say homework one time, your what I'll tell you which Sanskrit ma'am. Sanskrit ma'am will tell you to do your homework like what 10 times. Again, Miss Bhagwat ma'am from my 7th standard. She was our common teacher in Kendriya Vidyalaya for what we say Hindi and
Sanskrit and
Sanskrit.
Hindi.
I was like, यार मैम ये नहीं आता हमको. Now I'm talking Hindi so nicely, right? But I'm a Hyderabadi who never learned Hindi properly in Hyderabad. So I used to get
Sir,
punishments a lot.
Shakti is like he will be staying till tomorrow if you are teaching.
Wow, thanks a lot, Tex Shakti. Okay, so now, for example, okay, so repeated announcements in airport at interval.
Airport.
Amazing. Rafia Rashid. Okay, good example. Okay, example of clock. अरे यार जब तक दुनिया खत्म नहीं होगा, until unless the whole world is not done, the clock will not stop. Okay, so loops are used for repetitive work. Okay, so now loops are used for repetitive work. Okay, so now there are two types of loops. The first loop is, okay, for loop. Okay, second one is while loop. So if at all you are a programming pro, tell us which loop you like the best. Okay, I will explain both of them in next 10 minutes. It will be done. But uh, tell me that thing, which it's Rufia. It's Rufia, sir. Okay, Rufia. Hi. So now, which loop you love the best? You like for loop or you like while loop? Which one? So I have my own preferences. I will disclose it later. But the most again, the most innovative answers will get
For most
for
of them are saying for loop.
for loop. Okay, so which one to take first? Are you guys decide right now? Okay, so which loop to teach first? For loop or while loop? Whichever wins, whichever like Shoaib and Paridhi tells that sir, iska zyada vote aaya hai, we will teach that thing first. Uh,
I think
Node.js.
for loop का ज़्यादा आ रहा है.
ओके फॉर लूप क्योंकि इजी होता है यार, सबसे पहले वही पढ़ते हैं इसके लिए. So let us start with for loop. Okay, so for working with for loop, we need a list. So let me just make a list फटाफट से. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have a list which is a list which has 10 elements. Okay, so for example, even if I do type, you can check any variables type easily with the help of type, and you just do type list. That's it. That easy it is. Okay, so now type list list. So now for example, now to write a for loop, okay, there is a syntax. Let us see the little bit old version of Sai Kiran teaching Python. So he used to teach with the help of PPTs and all a lot. He used to wake late nights to create these PPTs. so so in my PPTs, in my good old golden jo bhi hota hai days, so I have written down this whole syntax here technically. So for X in fruits, जहाँ जो कहीं से copy करके लिखा है, so which I have copied from somewhere. So for X in fruits, print X. So this is the syntax. So because the old Cycleron wrote it so nicely, let us use it. For item in LST. Okay. Oh, what happened? For item in LST, print item. That's it. So as soon as we do this, okay, so now these are the items, so which are like so for iterating. So the technical language which the old Cycleron wrote here. Okay, so the technical language is like this. For iterating on the whole list, you need a loop. Okay, iterating means nothing, yeah. Just I mean like getting that value into your hand from a whole list, getting all the values into your hand every whenever you run a particular for like what we say for loop or any kind of loop. So that is iteration, getting that particular value in your hand to work with it, or like that particular object in your hand to work with it. You use loops. Okay, so what with any kind of
Sir,
item.
sorry to interrupt you. Pavani is asking, can you tell the difference between the loops and the selection statements?
That we will cover tomorrow probably, because I need to prepare very well before answering that. I'll be like honest. I'll not be like other faculties who will just tell something. So I will actually like work on that, and I will tell you the answer tomorrow. Does it answer my does it answer the question, Paridhi? Yep.
Yes,
Tomorrow
sir.
be there, guys. And any kind of complex question you want to ask me. I will after this class go Google it, understand first, then I'll come and teach you tomorrow. Okay. So this frank, no one can be in this whole world as I am, because I am a developer. I learn a lot of things using Google and my mentors. So I have my own sort of mentors who will answer my question just like you are asking me. So okay. Uh, Fine. So now let's go and get this for loop done. So for loop is like used for this whole part. Okay. So for item in list, print item. So now let us just go ahead and I don't have a list. अभी आपका अगर question है, मेरे पास list नहीं है. I don't have a list to iterate on. I just want to iterate from 1 to 100. So what is the whole thing? Fine. So now it's like very someone is asking, Avinash Kumar Singh is asking this question. Node.js course is available. Hey guys, this Python programming, what you are learning right now with me, is the smallest intro of our master level program. We do a 6 months master level program for all the students. It's from like zero to actually placing, making you placeable materials for companies. If at all you are interested in continuing your journey with Let's Upgrade even after completing essential program, please stick to us. We will send you offer codes and all things in your emails, and we will be sending you all that thing. If at all you find it like, yes, it's a worthwhile decision to go ahead, go ahead. If you don't find it like worthwhile decision, it's totally okay. You can share it with someone else. Okay, so that we can give away these programs. Each person who enrolls with Let's Upgrade, we educate more 100 people in our essential program. So that's how, I mean, like whatever we get the money in terms of our paid programs, we educate more and more people in free of cost. So that's the motive behind it. So we have an essential program which goes cut to, we have a master level program which goes cut to cut, even a notch above as compared to all the other people in the industry. Everyone else is doing it for like sake of like generating profits. We are having a community in mind to run, and that's how this whole startup is oriented towards. So we are launching our master level programs with the end of this whole month. So we will be letting you know if at all you're interested and you want to learn with me ahead a few of those classes and all. So 100% you can enroll into that. Okay. So yeah. So now let's go ahead and get back to this whole thing. Okay. So
Sir, meanwhile, can I put up the quiz link so that they can just
yes, I mean
go through
you can put the quiz link, but you can put it in the end of the class. So after the class, guys,
Sure,
you will
sure.
get a quiz link. So attend that quiz, and we will be announcing. I was supposed to announce the day 2 quiz, right? So I didn't. So I'll announce it together, guys, tomorrow. Fine. So range zero. Paris, I think there is a noise coming from your side. Can you just please mute us?
Sure.
For item in range 0 to 10. Okay, so for item in 0 to 10, just print. Okay, print item. Yeah, so this is actually taking me wo I se leke 100 tak ka, like I mean, if at all you want to iterate through like a range, you can actually use a range function here. So please Google about range function. Tomorrow, the first thing I will be asking you guys is this question. Okay, so tomorrow's whole lecture, I will be asking this question, and yeah, that's what I mean. You guys will be like, yeah, should be able to answer me what is range. Now, for the people who are asking me what is item here, so it is nothing just but for x, like for x in fruits. So fruits is like, fruits was a particular, what we say, a list of elements. So x is like each and every time the iteration happens, item is being transferred to x. Okay, the same way here. So whenever there is 0 to 10, so it's like virtually a list is getting created, which is from 0 to 9. Okay, with 10 elements. So the 10 elements will be it's a list. So that list from each and every time in the list. So we take an item and we print it. Okay, that's how easy it is. Is it clear, guys? Every one of you, is it clear? The syntax of for loop, is it clear? So now, as I was mentioning, so you can use a else with a for loop. So okay, you can use a else with a for loop. So inside this, you can just code for loop is over. Okay, so for item n 0 to 10, so as soon as the loop exits, you get this thing that is like else the for loop is over. So it's like, yeah, now I have to give you a real-time example, right? So what do you think, Shoaib, is a real-time example for this for else thing? Yeah. So please tell me there's one thing in the chat, guys. I'm actually Shoaib hai ki nahi tu? Ye chal diya kahin pe?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, you are there, right? Okay, fine. Okay, so now what do you think? What's an example of this thing like for else? So I will tell you what's the, again, one more real-time example, 2 minutes only. I'll not take much time. I used to get a lot of scoldings from my mom, right? So if she will collect all the scoldings together. She will group by. She will use the algorithm known as group by in her mind. So she will not scold me for small things. Okay, so I have done something today wrong. She will collect it in her grouping feature what she got. So now she will collect it. She will collect 10 things. Then one day I will get all the beatings together. So that was my mom's logic. So as soon as the all the 10 days things are done in one day itself, so that is else. So like all done, chalo, now a new record starts. Okay, so it's like aaj naya khata khulega. So that's the kind of like logic which I can give you. Probably everyone might have faced it. One, it's like 10 times you will get a warning. Every mom has a different like what is the cycle of like carrying that group by feature. My mom used to have 10 things. So 10 times, if 10th time if I do wrong, that's it, I'm done. Then after 10th time I'm done. More Shoaib, kitne time tha tere ghar mein? Okay, so
20, sir.
हाँ हाँ
I was a naughty kid.
तेरे को भाई ऐसा मत बोल, ठीक है, ये हो ही नहीं सकता। मेरे घर में तो मेरे को बहुत यार बहुत मार खाता था मेरी मम्मी। Okay, so I hope that fine. So now let's example of paid course from Upgrade. Example of paid course from Upgrade. What is it here? I don't know. I mean, how it is. Okay, so huh? What is this example? Arre, this is my real-time example. I don't know a paid course. I never enrolled in a paid course of anywhere. I learn from my own mentors. Okay, so now let's move on to the.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Kashyap is getting a query. How many coins are required to purchase master program of Let's Upgrade?
So you need somewhere around like 20,000 near about coins. So it is launching very soon. So you will be able to understand it. It's near about 20,000 coins for the master level 6 months program. If at all you have guys 20,000 LU coins, which is very easy to earn right now. We have made the game very much easy. You just need to contribute somewhere around like 3 months and you will be able to earn 20,000 coins very easily. Okay, so if you interact in the community, I will show you some. We are making a very surprising thing. So if you earn 20,000 coins in the community with the help of your interactions and helping others, so you get a master level program for free, and master programs are here to stay. We are moving out from our small programs to a placement oriented program because we find it more meaningful for students to place in an industry rather than just giving them bite sized knowledge. Okay, so that's the reason why we are moving out to our 6 months big programs, and that's going to be again a fully live, not recorded, nothing. And Tamil mein bolo enna pandrana. Okay, so Tamil konjam konjam varum, and if at all I have to explain the whole thing in Tamil right now, I can't. Okay, so now for example, while I will tell you guys now talking about while loop. So we will end this while loop, yeah, just in give me 4 minutes. Okay, so
Meanwhile, guys, please don't forget to mark your attendance because it is very necessary for you to mark the attendance in order to be eligible for the examinations.
I is equal to 1. Let us take this I is equal to 1 while I is less than 10. Let's put a colon and start printing I. Okay, so unless this condition becomes shit, I have done a mistake. So this condition is never becoming false. Okay, so because there is no feature like shit, this is going overboard. Shit, what I've done, now. So I have run an infinite loop in a Google Colab. So it's Google Colab is like, oh shit, it is like, it is now unresponsive page. I need to reload it. Yeah, so Telugu, it's like Telugu vachana naku. So I can talk in Telugu as long as you want me to talk. So probably I should start teaching people in Telugu also. Just 1 minute, I need to kill it. What I've done is like I have run a particular like a while loop inside an infinite loop unless you don't give it an exit statement, it will not exit. So that's what happened with us. So and it whole crashed now. Okay, so it's like infinite loop running there. So yeah, just let us go ahead and start again. Let us write down I is equal to 0. Okay, while I is less than 10, print I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so this is You can do this way. Clear? And that's it. So it will run for 9 times. As soon as it gets a target, as soon as it is false, it will stop. Okay. So fine. So that's what is this whole thing. Okay. And I is equal to 0, and while I is less than 10, print I, and I is equal to I plus 1. So a real-time example, you will okay, I need to connect something with this. Okay, so I was a like project enthu. Okay, so I was a project enthu. So I will keep on doing projects in my whole entire life until unless my mom is not coming and asking me about my marks. Okay, so I used to like do a lot of projects every day night projects, watching TV. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys remember. Yes or no? There was a video game. It's a console video game. You need to put cassette and all. You can play Contra. You can play Mario. You can play different things. I can keep on playing those games until unless my mom is not coming and asking me about my marks. The same thing I am doing here. So until unless my mom is not getting her limit of like अभी बहुत हो गया यार ये पढ़ नहीं रहा ठीक है, until that time I will keep on playing. So if my mom is not there at home, I will keep on playing forever. Okay, so when I was a kid, now I have the startup to run, so I am focusing here also. So that's the whole thing. Or else that's the whole thing. I mean, why I'm incrementing this value? If I don't increment this value, this will keep on running. So it's like my mom's counter. Okay, so that's the whole thing. So fine.
Sir, Vivekanand is getting a doubt because of the error that caused. Should we stop running the command on Google Colab? Like we cannot stop any running command on Google Colab?
You can stop on Google Colab, but my PC is currently, I think, is overloaded and overburdened. That's why I was like, yaar, mujhe close karte. I don't want to waste my time for waiting Google Colab to respond back. That's why I closed it and refreshed it back in a different tab. That's the thing. But you can do it. Certainly, you can do it. Google might have thought about us inefficient programmers also, which can run a program for infinite. Google people are very intelligent, so they might have thought about it. So yeah, so fine. So now, for example, now if I have to tell you one more real-time example, okay, so it's like a choice. Choice is equal to y, for example. Fine. While cho choice not equal to y, okay, print I am running. So one more real-time example. I will use it here. Okay, so not seeing. Okay, so I will connect it. Wait, I will connect it here. Not seeing. Fine. So, and the simple thing is, I will help my friend Harsh to see my answer sheet in exam. Okay, so it's like not seeing is equal to input. Your faculty seeing you. I hope that Shubh, now you can connect to my example, right?
100%.
Okay, so it's like not seeing is equal to yes. If at all my not okay, just 1 minute. I have done a small phrasing mistake. So not seeing, your faculty not seeing. I don't know if people will understand it, yes or no. So the real-time example is there is a variable known as not seeing. So what it is doing is I will help my friend Harsh. I used to help him. His roll number was 3. My roll number was 2. So I used to help him every time with some or other programming question. So until unless your faculty not seeing, yes, she is not seeing. she is not seeing. Okay, she is again not seeing. So until unless there is a y getting inputted here, so until unless my faculty is not seeing me helping him in writing down one of my answer, I will keep on showing him. As soon as my faculty is your faculty not seeing you, no, she is seeing me right now. I will just put n here. Okay, so it's like, okay boss, now stop. So instead of this, there's no stop message, so I will use a else, and I will print it here like hey I, please stop. Okay, so this is the thing. Yes, yes. Okay, so yes, my faculty is not seeing. Yes, no, my faculty is seeing now. You just click on no. Hey I, please stop. Okay, so this is one more place where it is totally based upon the incidents happening near you that you will decide that I should continue or I should stop. Okay, for example, you are playing a game, you want to keep on play the game, so you can put yes, 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 yes. As soon as you are like no, I want to like stop, so you just stop there. Clear? So that's the real-time example, I think. So what do you guys think about okay, so it's like this is a kind of like true here, that's why we are using it. As soon as it becomes false, the loop will break. Okay, so tomorrow we will be continuing with break, continue and pass statements and everything else. So today we wrap up our whole class here. So let me share your whole thing inside the batch. So Shoaib, I will be giving you this whole thing, so just please update it in the group. Okay, so change. Okay, so got it. So this is the link. So sure, I'm passing you on this link, so just please have a look that the people get it. Okay, so I'm stopping my screen. Yeah, I'm stopping my screen share. Okay guys, so that's what our today's class is. Today's class was, I mean, totally. And you have a quiz right now happening inside your chat and description, it will be there. So difference between for loop and while loop. For loop is a defined number of items you can iterate through. It's a defined number of iteration, but in while loop it is not defined. When it will finish, you will also not know, I will also not know, Paridhi will not know, Shoaib will not know. Okay, so that's the thing. GitHub session and break, pass, continue. Tomorrow I will continue. I'm overshooting on the time, so that's why. So yep, just complete this whole thing. It's dinner time for many of you guys. I know that your mom, dad may be shouting one side, or you may be eating while you're seeing this. It's totally possible, but do practice, guys, and that's make you guys perfect. And how to gain reputation in LetsUpgrade means how many points will be added for each one contributed. So we are working on something known as a roadmap for it. So we are launching it in the upcoming 2 days. So and you guys will be a student. In the meantime, we will be launching it. So just be there. I am working on it. I'll be like showing you that whole thing. Just be there. It will be done. Okay, 2 days. That's it. So I can show you rough things and all. It's rough. That's why I don't want to show. So once it is finalized, I will show you. Clear? So yep, guys, that's it. Thanks a lot for being here, and I hope that
Thank
you
you,
all
sir.
you guys have
Thank you,
enjoyed
sir,
today's whole
for
class.
yes. Thank you, sir, for giving such an amazing lecture. And guys, I hope you did enjoy the session and all of your doubts were clear during the session.
ये lecture नहीं था, ये frankly friendly conversation था. Okay, so this was not a lecture. Lecture is what, yaar, one very early elderly people coming and giving lecture. That's lecture. It's like a talk, rowdy's talk. Okay, so yeah, guys, hello, thank you, bye bye, take care, have a nice day, good night, take care of yourself, and we'll be meeting tomorrow. कल आओ, कल एक और surprise है. Tomorrow you guys having a surprise from my side. Bye bye, take care.
Bye, guys. Keep learning, keep growing. Good night.